So then maybe this would be a good time to give us a kind of a brief, overview of some of the health challenges you've had and what you overcome. I know a little about it, through social media and through talking to other brothers. But maybe share a little bit about that, and then I'll share some of the things that I've been challenged with, and try to be as vulnerable as possible on a public stream.
There we go. There you go. So I try to give you the bullet point. So my mom in 2012 um, passed away from colon cancer. So I started at that point because she let the family know that she had colon cancer just maybe a couple of months before she actually passed away. So she had held on to it for a very long time and just didn't mention anything about it. So she kind of unexpectedly passed away from colon cancer in 2012. I mentioned that because a year later, not even a full year later, I started to have symptoms that I otherwise would have just kind of brushed off. Men being men, oftentimes will just kind of plow through, things that we're feeling, pains or what have you, and say, yeah, I'll be all right. I'll have a ginger ale and I'll just move on, right? So there were some things going on with my digestive system. I had some issues with bowel movements, what have you. Long story short, I went, because my mom had passed away from colon cancer and I knew that there was a family history, I went and got screened, and it turned out that I had a fairly sizable tumor in my colon that required a colon resection. So I had to have surgery almost immediately after the tumor was discovered. Fortunately, the biopsies showed that it was not malignant. So when it was first identified, there was my oncologist mentioned that there was a pretty good chance that it was advanced stage just because of the size of it, but it turned out, not to be malignant. So praise God for that. But at that time, I was 39 years old, and I was, by all indications, the picture of health, right? So this was like around the first time that I started flirting with, competing in a bodybuilding show. So I was lean, I was muscular, I was like out running races, all that jazz. So to look at me from the outside, I probably looked like the picture of health to a lot of my friends and colleagues, but there was a monster, so to speak, inside of me, right? So I think I have to be